early. Sometimes it's good to be early. But our show starts at a specific time. You should remember that. Let's get started then, shall we?
Dillon, I don't give a what you think about a co-host and freshen up my show.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
My show's about the people's podcast. Everyone has a voice. I don't need a co-host. Go listen to one of the other 5,000 shows with a co-host because they don't have a mouth like the big guy.
Opie, are you a career killer with Tim Sabian, yourself, and many others?
Be myself. Never had real issues with those people. They just understood that I was a different bird. The rest of them, though, I'm like, oh, shut up. I'm paying your salary because the ratings are so good, so shut up.
Right.
Live from
Somewhere.
it's
Dillon.
Greetings from somewhere. I am your host of the asshole-ish variety. I am your co-host, rather, of the asshole-ish variety. Dillon, I am here to give my unsolicited audition to Mr. James Rolfe himself, the angry video game nerd, who is still going strong, and I have the wrong damn mic hooked up. That is the right mic. Well, that is 1 point off for being James Rolfe's co-host, but I was going to say I get extra points for not having my equipment stapled to the ceiling, but I guess that would be a plus in Mr. Rolfe's book. I'll try to recover a fumble right out the box with my audio, but then again, that Cinemasker podcast in itself was a fumble all the way around. Maybe we'll get to that one day. I did dabble quite a bit in Rolfery. I released a 10-part book club dissection of his autobiography, and oh boy, there is a lot to unpack there. There is more between the lines than there are in the lines. James Rolfe has officially given up on his passion and allowed his wife to make all of his decisions. I believe it's in chapter 6 or 8 or something like that, when he has a breakdown and takes off his pants figuratively and folds them and hands them over to Beeprel. He was done making decisions when they were doing the scouting at the Magic Mountain, I believe it was. It's all in the 10-part series, and I look forward to covering a little more bit into James Rolfe. It's been a while. Maybe we'll finally watch that movie, expose Spurgsnake to it at last. But without further ado, let's bring in our host for the day, Mr. James Rolfe. It's one of these. It's that one. So let's get to his newest review on Werewolf. It's a review on one of the words he cannot say. Werewolf. Oh, and great news. If you are joining for the first time since I covered James Rolfe, I just introduced the Room Goer tier. You can check out 2 out of 3 bonus episodes that the rope shooters do for only $2.99 now. Become a rope shooter or a room goer today. If you don't know what a room goer is, you are missing out a lot on James Rolfe's autobiography. Maybe it'll come up throughout this episode. Take it away, James.
It's the spookiest time of the year again, and you know what that means. Time to watch some of my favorite horror films. And while Monster Madness this year has been all about screams not on screen,
Oh, Monster Madness. I covered a co-host audition with 3 or 2 of his reviews of Monster Madness. What a nothing burger he offers for reviews. As a co-host and not researching any of them, just remembering that Simpsons episode, I had so much more to offer than James, who it was on his channel, and he prepared, or someone prepared for him. Maybe it was Justin.
still searching for specific movies to watch.
Yeah, let's blame Justin for not giving credit to good old Jerry Lewis making that cameo in that episode. Well, guest star, beyond a cameo.
And it always amazes me when I can't find it on streaming. But with Surfshark VPN, I can get right to what I'm looking for.
this really sets the tone for the new nerd. The way that the former song by the guitar guy did, it got that riff going, and oh boy, here it comes. We're going to say shit and ass. And there really is a logical reason to why they don't have that filthy song anymore, because they want to make money. But throwing the ad up here, couldn't you be in character? Like when the good ad readers, Bill Burr is getting a lot of flack nowadays, but let's focus on his ad reading, because that's what I want to point to. Sherry's Berries, or whatever he had. Jim Cornette likes to haze his new people who are buying time on his program. Don't you think Surfshark would like the nerd to get all angry at another service and come to them and actually cool off a bit? I guess that's not Screenwave's job. Screenwave's job is just to keep the cart a-rolling, not to, paint the cart.
Surfshark VPN allows you to browse the internet and watch your favorite streaming apps without missing on content blocked in your country on unlimited devices. Looking for a movie or show, but you can't find it streaming anywhere? With Surfshark VPN, just change your location to another country and you'll find the missing content ready to play in seconds.
No, I'm not going to skip by this ad, because this is the experience that Cinemassacre wanted us to have throughout this video, is 1 minute of James Rolfe pitching and reading just as well. I do miss, he's reading this with much more inflection and not as monotone as he read his book. I really enjoyed really not straying from that tone throughout his book.
And with over 100 locations and 3,200 plus services to choose from, you'll be able to find all your favorite movies just in time for Halloween. Keep your personal information safe, too, with Surfshark Antivirus, featuring powerful device protection that secures everything from your files.
I want to write this script. I want to write the script of the angry video game nerd getting so fucking angry that his identity is getting out there with other VPNs, and he can't access the horror movies that he wants here in the USA. It's so fucking easy. Why do you have James Rolfe reading this when you could have the nerd reading this and have something memorable?
To your webcam safely, and with 24/7 security included, you can set it and forget it. To get yourself 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN, go to surfshark.com/cinemassacre or use code cinemassacre.
I do have to give him credit for that post-production of that scary Halloween music that they probably picked up from the same site that I got all my free, copyright-free music. Did I say free twice? Well, it's free, so free. Copyright free. The 6 Snicks flicks do need to be cut up by modern day 2025 James, just full of piss and vinegar as he is here, selling us on Norton Antivirus.
At checkout with a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Ass acre. An acre of ass. She has got quite the booty on her. Oh, good. It's the same exact Halloween music for every single video. He didn't get the full record of Halloween sounds that I had back in 1991. And you just had to stomp on the floor a little bit if the record started to skip to get it back on track. Werewolf. Oh, if only it was Werewolf Mountain. This would just be a pile of Wolf Mountain. And us trolls would enjoy that. I don't want to be a troll, James. I want to help you. You hear how frustrated I am that your so fucking boring commercials lead into what used to be a very creative, unique review, but, has kind of become passé. By the way, do you like my outfit, James? I learned it from you.
Well, it's Halloween once again, and as always, I'm reviewing something creepy, something crappy. But for this occasion, I'm equipped with a cane of silver that has the pentagram, sign of the wolf. What a coincidence.
Wolf. I don't have a beer nearby, so I'll be drinking water. For every time he says woof.
Represents my own primitive impulse to curse. But I'm going to try to avoid the curse. Let's see if I could review it with class.
Oh, looks like I've gotten no curse for me. I got the good bloodline hairline. You did not escape the curse. You are too late to put in the minoxidil and stop that from receding. If you're lucky, you're one of the lower percent who will grow some hair back. But most people, they just stop it in its tracks.
Dignity and a clean mouth.
Werewolf the Last Warrior on NES. The opening text describes a mad doctor who's created a band of biomonsters to imprison the planet's population, and the only one who can stop it is a werewolf. That is quite magnificent, considering this is...
Oh, you can just see the passion isn't there anymore. He's hearkening back to the days when he had a big in him.
That is quite...
It does kind of look like Grandpa now. That hairline. And it was like that, too, where James was a young guy and then he was a grandpa.
That is quite magnificent. Considering this is 1990, I would say that's a pretty satisfying introduction to a game. You're telling me I'm going to play as a werewolf with blades for arms? Well, sign me up. Oh, come on now. This is how the game begins? You're just thrown into a one-on-one button masher beat-em-up? This makes Double Dragon...
No joke about punching him in the dick? I would have made a lot of jokes about punching him in the dick right there. I think that was jokes missed. I think every audition is a bull audition in the Rolfe household. Every guy who walks through, every mailman, every milkman, the only house on their block that still has a milkman, it's the Rolfe residence.
Dragon Mode B look
very handsome, strapping young man that delivers the milk. He only has one customer. It's weird that someone still has a milkman in 2025. But apparently she is keeping him going. She is milking the milkman once a day.
Like a masterpiece. And would you know the controls are swapped? B jumps, A attacks. Have they played another NES game? That's not how it works. They put all this effort into the cutscenes, giving it this brilliant comic book aesthetic.
Seizure.
They know how to look nice, but don't know the difference between left and right. Kind of person who wears a real sharp tuxedo, but with their shoes on the wrong feet. As human, your only attack is this lousy punch, but soon enough when you touch a red W, you turn into the wolf. Wait, hang on a second. Don't knock?
Wolf. Oh, our buddy Norm Greyrunner actually likes this episode. I have not watched this episode. As with all my co-host auditions, I go in blind. And I was just assuming it was more of that, what was it, the pony simulator garbage? That was the last one I kind of watched, and then it's been months.
Well, I was going to knock, but now I'm not. Thanks for clearing that up. I would have never known not to knock.
How would I knock? There's not even anything to knock on. What is it pointing to? There's nothing there. And this sign keeps showing up again and again. So it must be important, right? But how could it be if you can't knock, but don't knock? No problem. I won't. By the way,
maybe it's for ladies who have had breast cancer. This is a pro breast cancer awareness. Don't knock. So no knockers. There are no titties. The cancer took them. We're all A-cups here in this land.
The character's name is Werewolf.
At first I thought it was a typo.
Wolf.
I thought they meant to say the werewolf. But no, it's intentional. The character's name is Werewolf. That'd be like if you called Mario...
Oh, I'm going to say it's like when Jim Hellwig changed his name to Warrior.
The character's name is Werewolf. That'd be like if you called Mario Plumber. They went through all the effort to have this awesome design and these blade arms and everything, and then they couldn't come up with a better name than Werewolf?
I'm not kidding. I counted. They say it 6 times. 6 times! But hey, here's the thing. Don't knock it, if you will. The manual calls him Warwolf, which is so much better. And in the comic book, yes, there was a comic that came with the game.
Looks like he has the same powers as the Max. Does he go to the Outworld too? Did MTV make a short series on him as well?
On the first page, they clarify that his human name was Warwolf. But now that he's a badass blade-armed wolf, he's just werewolf. Wow, they went above and beyond by including a comic book, all just for a dumb name like that.
You know, I hear Dracula's changing his name to Vampire. Of all the stupid things, that is really friggin' stupid.
I'm gonna lose myself, and I'm only in the first level. This werewolf,
Okay, we're taking it into the next gear. James is getting agitated.
formerly known as Warwolf, has so many awkward moves to pull off, like this wall climb. All it does is get me stuck like a fly on flypaper. And please explain this to me. Why does he need to climb a ladder when he can climb the walls?
Makes the ladder seem a little rather superfluous, don't you think?
A and B does a backflip, which is rarely useful, and then there's a ceiling grab. You have to jump with B, and then press up and A.
Looks like an orangutan. I was about to call it an orangutan, but you guys haven't seen The Pit with Luigi Greenberg yet. Coming up this Friday, we recorded it. Quite a fun little shitty movie.
Simultaneously at the precise moment you touch the ceiling. This werewolf does so much crazy stuff, the only thing he can't do is knock. If you touch a blue W, you turn back into human, or should I say back into werewolf. So now you're 1,000 times weaker, but you're probably thinking, there must be some benefit to human form, right? Well, to answer that,
Dick punches. Dick punches are much funnier than actually winning and look how many dick punches it takes. He's got a sack of steel.
no, there isn't. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. Nobody wants to be Jekyll. He sucks. And I'm sorry to mention that putrid game again. It's not meant to be a running joke. It's a running curse.
Too late. What was that? Episode 2? Episode 1? We're on episode 100 something or another.
Oh,
It's
and what
running.
happens when you touch the blue W while
It's running like shit. Like diarrhea shit. That joke. Eh? Eh? Is that of your style, Mr. Rolfe?
human? Guess what? You take damage. That's just great. Ugh, what's up?
Rob Zombie wrote a song all about that with White Zombie. More human than human. You're human, you get to be more human. And the song made it seem a lot more fun of just taking damage.
With these laser showers, I just get zapped to death. I tried waiting for a pattern. I tried crawling. I tried running, jumping. Nothing.
Running.
I figured the best bet is to just take damage, hoping to make it through. But there are so many lasers, I'm never...
Oh, and that's some bullshit damage boost. Like every game of this era had the damage boost where you could just power your way through for a few seconds. That is like milliseconds of damage boosting. Boo.
going to survive.
Oh, by the way, James Rolfe's game, boo on that. Instead of making a fun game based on the ultra hard, frustrating NES games, his team just made an ultra frustrating, hard NES game.
And that's that. It's only stage 1, and I can't make it through. You just backflip through it?
Aha!
You just backflip through it. Well, forget this game!
Okay, 10 on 10. Really fun sequence that it was still 2D when it came out and bit you, and you got to destroy the cartridge. Land Shark.
Who are you?
The game bit you, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Did you cut?
Would have been Mike Matei if it was 15 years ago. And something else, a lot of people got bent out of shape of Mike Matei's thumbnails being taken down, and they were a little shitty, but I understand they were our little shitty thumbnails. But the thing about taking them down, there's a certain celebration of the past. Just give them one video of the artworks of Mike Matei, and nope, just moving forward. Never mind those old little fun, creative ones. Now it's just what the algorithm wants, which is, I imagine I should make that face into the thumbnail as well, because the algorithm still does love the fucking...
Yet?
No, I haven't cursed yet in this episode.
Even the nerd who is pure.
I love the try-hard of the Mike Matei thumbnails. It makes sense that just random people don't want to see it, like random people will click on the fucking... But they are little pieces of shit of art. Just a Mike Matei gallery. One video.
Art and says no curse. May become a swearwolf when he boils with rage and the game gets worse.
He is giving a lot of hints of Bimmy of old. I should say James of old. I liked him kicking the shit out of that witch doctor, out of the fortune teller, telling him, "You're fucked, pal." Well, fuck you. Second time in this episode, 10 on 10. All right. You are doing a hell of a lot better on this AVGN Halloween-related episode than you have of every single Monster Madness review that I've seen. Ah. Wow. Look at you guys. You're making a fun episode. I'm making me feel like a spare prick at the wedding here. I guess I'll go upstairs to Beepril then. We know there's never a spare prick up there.
Oh no. I destroyed a game. I tell you, a plain, ordinary game. Stage 2 takes place on the street, so now he's like a street brawler werewolf. Sure, whatever. But then you go down and take a guess. Take a wild guess where you end up. In the sewers. Do you think there's enough NES games that have...
Once one programmer made a sewer, everyone made a sewer. That's just the way it is. Jimmy Rolfe here can direct the hell out of himself in a small little production, as we saw back in the day. Is he finding his passion again for filmmaking? Because that movie fucking killed it. That book about that movie killed my passion for creativity. It just absolute devastation in the wake of the AVGN movie. And I'll have to get together with you guys. I believe in the coming weeks. It's time. It's time that we watched along to the AVGN movie. Prepare yourself, Spurgsnake. You've got your warnings.
Sewers? How much more cliche can you get? Oh my god. Bats? Bats in the sewers? This is every NES game chewed up and barfed into one pile. Green goop? You know there's always toxic green goop in the sewers. This is giving me Ninja Turtles vibes. Especially with that shitty unreachable jump.
Did I just say shit, man?
There was a Booger Man. Was that a good game? I'm surprised I didn't get Booger Man.
Halfway through the stage, you end up climbing a building like Batman and Robin.
Mamma mia!
Good.
Oh, son of a bitch. I was about to say, to do the celebrity cameo gag like that. Wow! Where did this passion for your craft come from, James?
Day, citizen.
Are you laying Bimmy to rest? Is the undead zombie of James becoming James again and having his heart beat? This is like the Of the Dead movies when they start like having awareness.
Don't mind me. I'm here on...
Is that the tank one with Leguizamo?
Official business. Once you reach the rooftops, it becomes a labyrinth of steel beams. I mean, look at that. You're telling me I can't go up there? Wait a minute. Did lightning strike me? Yeah. Just a random, hey, guess what? You're dead. That's a cheap shot. It's uncalled for. Anywhere you step, you have to memorize where the lightning strikes. And there's a difference between dodging something and just knowing where it is because you've played it so many frickin' times. What game does this remind you of? Do I have to say it again? Do I have to say it? No, I
But I was a skeleton.
don't.
But I was skeleton. What was that typo? It was like within the first pages of his book. That but I was skeleton typo.
Just thinking about it makes my hair stand on end.
Then there's all these leaps of faith, or faithless leaps of death. It looks like you're supposed to go down, but you just drop and die. But then there's times when you're pretty sure you're gonna die.
There's a cunnilingus joke in there about where you think you're supposed to go down and then you just drop and die.
But there's no other options left, so you give it a shot, and it works. Like, how was I supposed to know that?
It's like you're expected to have some extra senses to just sniff it out.
Stage 2 ends with the crazy.
I'm going to have to do a co-host audition for when he's back to normal. This is almost prime James again. He is doing so well in this episode. I'm going to go fuck Beeprel. I'm going to do something that someone needs to do in this house. Because, well done. I'll come back down next month when you're not knowing what the fuck to do with another review.
Easiest way I've ever seen to enter a boss fight. You go zip
Looks like a sloth, doesn't it?
lining, and then fall all the way down. And next thing, you're fighting Juggernaut from X-Men. Now, I don't mean it looks like Juggernaut. It is Juggernaut. This is not like in my Transformers review when I jokingly said that Trypticon is Mechagodzilla. This time, it's like...
I would have said the Red Ranger's generic
review
sword
when I jokingly
on
said
that one more than Mechagodzilla.
Trypticon is Mechagodzilla.
But that just goes to show what we were fans of more when we were children.
This time, it's like the same character. But no, let's get this straight. This isn't Juggernaut. This is Ironhead.
There's been some speculation that this game was originally intended to be an X-Men game because of how similar the characters are. I mean, if you look at
Yeah, very Wolverine-y.
Where Wolverine, you'll see what I'm talking about here. But it's only a rumor. It's not like the final boss is going to be Magneto.
Stage 3 starts in the woods until you take another random leap of faith and drop into some sort of base. This is where the game goes from frustrating to downright unplayable. It's that alarm sound.
Oh boy, that wonderful NES music. When they were trying, they could just make it sound like nails against your eardrum.
Make it stop.
Fuck yeah, Tommy. He'll always be the Green Ranger to me. But to some people, the White Power Ranger is where it really lied, indeed.
This isn't one of those beeps when you're low on health. No. This is just a random alarm for no reason whatsoever. Did someone set off the metal detector or something? What happened? And it's continuous. You hear it throughout the whole stage. What's the point? Somebody was sitting there going, oh, you know what this stage needs? A big, blaring, obnoxious alarm.
Dick punches. You're doing pretty well, but in the scripting, you guys missed out on the fun amount of dick punches. That what? Now I'm trying to remember who actually yelled out "dick punch" when they dick punched. We'll see if I remember it. I also have a chat that remembers pop culture shit like that. It wasn't a Kids in the Hall.
Arm, because who needs music? And why are these superhero guys calling me a hoe? He's calling me a hoe. But when he's looking the other way, he says, oh, like they literally flipped the graphics. How am I supposed to get over these?
They were clever there, because it can mean two things. Ho, get out of here. Heave ho. Or, oh, you. Oh.
Spikes. Oh.
And oh is as versatile as fuck.
I can zip line. Perfect.
You can't say oh the owing owers like fuck, but you know, the inflections of oh.
Wait. You gotta be kidding me. You're supposed to drop down that hole, which you would think would kill you. And now where do I go? I guess I'm gonna drop down there. No, now you're totally messing with me. Son of a... this whole thing is one sick joke. Then you have to dodge lasers.
Uh-oh, he's starting to grow teeth. Pretty soon, he's going to be saying some very strange sounds.
Meow. Meow.
I should have doubled and tripled that meow up. One of the highlights of his book, of doing an impression of his cat. And not to forget, the book review he does of the DMV manual of Philadelphia in the 90s. That was very necessary and absolutely didn't need to be edited out so he could talk about Mike Matei for more than 3 pages total in the entire fucking book. What we came to see, rather hear or read in your book, was the time behind the scenes when you guys were making it up as you went along. But nope, the only time jump, excruciatingly going through preschool and grade school and special ed school to when he then started having grades again in high school, and the room goers, because room goer W was a central character. He didn't even give him a name. Just call him Craig, Kevin. Amalgamate a couple of room goers for the simplicity of the book and give him a name. Not, how did room goer W end up with a copy of the video? Room goer W ratted us out and got me nearly expelled. Room goer W. Pivotal point in James's book, and he gets no name.
While hopping over platforms, but you need to do the backflip, which you can only do as werewolf. If you're werewolf, aka human, just give up.
Dog boy. I hope we get a conclusion to that on Liquid Television. I imagine, like everything, it just kept going and didn't exactly have an ending. The frustrating one is seeing the specialists again. I loved that as a kid because, you know, it was very Rocky and Bullwinkle-esque with its unending story and its animation. Coming back as an adult, there's really nothing fucking to it. Specialists went from the top of the heap when I was a kid to the bottom of the pile of Liquid Television shorts.
Wait a minute. When he lays like a pile of blankets, he looks like Mr. Hyde. Anyway, if you're not werewolf, you're not passing these lasers. Your best option is to die and start the level over. But no, you can't do that because you have only 5 lives, which means 5 continues. And even then, you backflip through the
Hey, My 5 Lives, starring Rodney Dangerfield.
The lasers only to fall in a pit. Oh, that's because the screen doesn't scroll when you backflip. Somebody really fudged that up. Then you jump down another blind pit, and next thing...
No, that's just a plain programming fuck up. And I'm now thinking back to when he did the E.T. review for his movie and just started praising the guy. He did the best he could. He only had a week. That's not what we came here for. We didn't wait through this entire movie for that review. And he didn't need to make the movie about that E.T. review. Oh, the unthought about rigmarole that he put himself through by choosing to make the E.T. video game the MacGuffin. And the fact that he didn't think about, getting the rights to E.T. might be a pain in the ass.
The boss rushes you immediately. There's no way to avoid it. How cheap is that? It would be like a boxing match where you get punched before the bell rings. No warning, nothing. And then you notice the timer's ticking down. Yes, if you thought life wasn't cruel enough, this game has a time limit.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on! Yes! Did it! Oh, that made me so nervous. Oh.
But then there's a second phase of the boss. Oh, you look like just like those... inappropriate bell. If I was Anthony Cumia, I'd be hitting the inappropriate bell right now. Never mind what you look exactly like with those nails.
When you make it to stage 4, you're told that water is the natural enemy of a werewolf. Water? Seriously?
Okay. I think I probably got on the Kevin Finn rant a few times. Because Kevin Finn ruined that movie He sold James Rolfe a bill of goods that he knew what he was doing. He was the lowest of low-tier reality television producer, which is not a television producer, which is not a movie producer. It is the scum of the earth. It is someone who is a professional manipulator, which is how he manipulated James into saying, hey, you remember when we were in high school and had this idea? Well, you've got this reputation and can bilk your fans for money, and I can ride onto that coattail, and we can be equals. What do you say of that, James? And he did it. James was relying on Kevin's know-how as a producer, but a reality television producer is not a producer. If you got a good one, they'll figure out the lessons they should learn. But when you got someone who is just going around pretending like, oh, the Kardashians just happened to run into this monkey. Gee whiz.
Was that ever part of any werewolf lore? Wow. No kidding. But the water kills him as human too, so go figure. Anyway, this is the most hellish waterfall stage of all time. You take 2 steps and something hits you. It's the knockback, man. But
I am now caught up on what that movie could have been, and because it was written by James and Kevin. They wrote the script to be a Hollywood blockbuster that usually is made for $325 million for $325,000. They shot the dream sequence first, the scene that can absolutely positively be kicked to the can and not needed whatsoever. They didn't shoot the big kaiju finale until a year and a half later, when someone did them a favor in the backwoods in the garage of Philadelphia adjacent to finally film the kaiju scene. And guess who showed up, who didn't lift a finger to help get the movie done for a year and a half while James did all this shit in his backyard in his basement? There was Kevin Finn. Let me come in and co-direct this kaiju scene with you while you have been slaving away. And I have... Well, never mind what I've been doing. Back to being equals, James. We're equals on this movie that we both wrote. And fucking incomprehensible mess. I will not say the name of that kaiju. Fuck you. What's your second choice for the name of the kaiju?
it's not just a knock back, it's a knock forward or knock any which way that results in instant death. How about don't knock? And if you even stop for a moment to contemplate what you're going to do,
there are so
the
many
twig from the Karate Kid Typhoon State
in the New York tri-state area that would have been local to Philadelphia. Some producers and directors who knew what they were doing. James, you shouldn't have directed yourself if you were going to be the star, or just like a side character. No, you didn't. You shouldn't have been the director. You shouldn't have been the director. You were selling yourself as the star, and you thought you could be the director, and that fucking Finn character never directed a thing in his life.
Comes flying over.
Beyond high school, he did have those really cool Hawaiian shirts in high school, so that's probably what hypnotized James into being his friend for life, because I had Hawaiian shirts in high school. I could have bilked some doofus out of his life dream and $300,000 too. Missed opportunity on my part.
There's nothing you can do. The fish keep on coming. There's no break, no pattern. They just spam you till you fall. You wait for them to pass, but there's always more. And it doesn't help that every time you die, you go back to being human. The jumps are spaced too far apart. And I haven't forgotten, up and B makes you jump extra high, but it only works whenever it feels like it. Ugh, darn. Shoot. But fudge!
No, fuck you. I will not pronounce that kaiju's name. Piss off. It is the kaiju.
Oh no!
Okay, you're having it up right again. Well done episode. I am not shitting on this as much as is warranted of a co-host of the assholish variety. I have to pick through the barrel of your past failures, which in your foreword to your new book, thank you, Narm Greyrunner, by the way, for putting the introduction to the Gnome Cave book up on your channel. It's excuses. I have a hard time commenting on it because the introduction to his fantasy book about gnomes in the woods talks about how film is the greatest medium of all. And even though he fumbled his film, he had a great experience making it. Wow. Like, take it away, James. As I'm trying to comment on what the fuck that intro was to Gnome Cave, I am getting tongue-tied because it is just mind fuckery. With era-appropriate CGI. That is the type of special effects you would expect out of the monster movies of the 30s.
Fuck! Look at...
Oh, with a howl? Why couldn't you bring any of this fun stuff to your movie? You know how tone works in movies when they aren't yours. When it's yours, you apparently don't know what to do.
Hey, I'm a fucking swearwolf, for Christ's sake!
Swearwolf, do we still have the rim shot on the board? Because that deserves a... No, we no longer have the rim shot on the board, but we'll give you a laugh from the crowd.
That's a good one. Ow!
Fuck this waterfall stage. This is where the game designers decided you are not meant to pass. It's just one big fortified fuck zone. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Fuck! Oh, wait, I did it.
So now I'm reaching the end of stage.
Wow! When was the last episode that was this well done? It certainly wasn't the fucking mobile game one.
4.
I mentioned that a couple of times because that drove me away until this one showed up, and I was like, well, I feel like I really want to cover this because it's a game about a werewolf.
Hang on. That is a ladder, right? Why can't I climb down? Is it just for fucking decoration? Here, you think I would go right, but that would be too obvious. No, instead you have to go to that broken ladder and drop. Then you fight the stage 4 boss, and by now I realize I barely have any time left on the clock. Get down here. Look at that cheap move. He's staying in the air. He's staying up there to run the clock out.
Looks like he has a giant pimply ass, doesn't it?
Fucking asshole.
It's a spider with... Oh, I know what it is. It's Mephisto from South Park. Mephisto gave this guy 10 asses.
In the air. He's staying up there to run the clock out. Fucking asshole. Get down. Get down here.
Boris Prince. It's understandable why it's considered his worst one. It ran me the fuck off. Then again, I wasn't checking in regularly anyway. Just the fucking... The thumbnail of it. It looked like the Cinemassacre Truth subreddit. Someone said, I thought one of us did this.
I did it! With 8 seconds left.
Woo! Yeah! You could lick my hairy wolf nards!
Stage 5 brings out the fuck. There are so many shitty jumps, so many enemies ganging up on you, and constant knockbacks.
More enemies ganging up on you than guys ganging up on April?
Hey, right there.
I thought that joke was going to flow better than it did.
Don't you think I would fall straight down instead of diagonally over? Sometimes, even trying to make a normal jump, you almost have to glitch yourself up there.
As a lycanthrope, I'm not liking this. It's so fuckified it's as if it was designed by Butt Crack Bob. I'd rather eat the hardened cat piss from a litter box. As a wolf, I might actually like that. But the point is, this game was a bad time.
You'd think I could go right, but no, I have to go up to the higher platform because that slight elevation in height makes such
Exit stage up.
a huge fucking difference. Come on, get up there. No, ah, what the fuck? Fuck! When I say things are impossible, you know, of course, it is possible, which makes it worse because it's an incentive to prolong the suffering. You know how many times I had to restart from the beginning? You don't want to know. You think some extra lives would have helped. Instead, all I find is stuff you don't need, like money. I'm a goddamn werewolf. What would I need money for? Could you imagine a werewolf
Hookers?
walking into a store? And what's this? It looks like the pissing statue from Jekyll and Hyde. There is no doubt Werewolf the Last Warrior is the spiritual successor of Jekyll and Hyde. Two equal planes of shitty existence, and at the nexus of it all, the statue. It marks the spot, the unholy shrine of the gaming world.
But there's no piss. Where's the piss? Maybe the
Oh, you stay tuned for Piss. That is an episode coming up in the near future. More on that Piss episode later. Look forward to it. And also, grab yourself a membership. Become a rope shooter for $4.99 or a room goer for $2.99. Room going, just like James Rolfe's kind of, sort of friends who smoked weed in his college dorm because they didn't want to smoke weed in his own college dorm. Bonus episode tomorrow. Lots of madness. Lots of madness.
piss is turned off. Well, I'm pissed off.
And after the non-pissing statue, you reach a dead end. Oops, wrong way. You might as well just fall and die.
And after you've navigated this mess, you reach the final boss. Yeah, that's right. Only 5 stages, but thank fuck.
The doctor drinks a potion, yes, once again like Jekyll,
And turns into Dr. Magneto. I really, when you said you're not fighting Magneto as the final boss, I was really hoping you would set this up. And please be Magneto.
turns into a doppelganger of werewolf. After some tedious trial and error, you nail down his pattern and beat him. But after that, you wait and wait and wait.
I thought I'd seen it all, but here comes again.
Gotta wait for the sun to come up in real time. That is some unique game design of the 1980s, where they make you wait a full 8 hours to become human again to see the true ending.
Game where after the final boss, nothing happens. Come on.
Then, after 30 seconds and nothing, the ground starts shaking.
Well, we're waiting. All right, here we go.
It's Magneto. And it's
Hooray! Okay, I wish you would have presented it more in an way than a it's Magneto. But artistic choice.
definitely Magneto. Just think, I almost shut the game off when I would have missed the most blatant X-Men ripoff. He is a son of a bitch. He throws shit at you and makes lightning appear. Fights like an asshole. The only way to make it through is if you manage to stay in werewolf form and keep up with the pattern flawlessly.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna win.
I'd like to believe that he actually shot this last bit playing the game with those fucking gloves on.
Yeah! Oh boy! American Werewolf in America! America!
Next time? Next time?
Next time? No.
You forgot the last word. Gadget. Next time.
No, no, no. I'm telling you, there's not going to be a next time. I'm never playing this filth again. I'm so mad I could rip somebody's head off. Water.
I've got more pens. I win.
The way you walked was nerdy, though no fault of your own. But as the game flushes down the toilet, diarrhea enters the sea.
Toilet.
Tears turn to piss in a predestined end. Now you will have peace of shit.
Well, I guess we've just got the credits at this point. I do have a drop, especially for a performance such as this.
As a lycanthrope, I'm not liking this. It's so fuckified it was as if it was designed by Butt Crack Bob. I'd rather lick the hardened cat piss from the inside of a... Fuck.
Is that John the Neighbor Nerd? Because we did come up with a great reality series for the Rolfe household where Neighbor Nerd John, he goes on quite the crack bender for between 3 to 6 months. And when he comes back, his wife will not let him into the house, nor will Beeprel. But she does care for Neighbor Nerd John, as does James. So he gets to stay in the nerd garage while James films around crackhead Neighbor John's recovery. That's my pitch. I do believe that your scumbag friend Finn would absolutely be in on getting this, because that is his skill set, is to exploit others' weaknesses for his own gains. As you still haven't put together yourself after writing that entire book and how he bilked you out of your own movie. You still don't realize how shitty of a friend that Finn guy was throughout the entire fucking process. Well, that was the end of that episode. What a good episode. I wish that we would see that James Rolfe more often. But is that what happens when he tells Krusty Justy to fucking hit the bricks? I got it, and actually has some passion? Because it is hard to have passion. What is this? Episode 200 and something? 300 and something? But when he was talking about that big episode 200 that he was working so hard on it turned out to be a clip show that was just so fucking tone deaf. A clip show in 2023 2024 for our big celebration of over 100 our double 100 episode fucking clip show. Oh boy, that did not quell those critics into them thinking that you weren't lazy. That only fueled the fire. Just like the movie. You see the movie and the effects and you're like, they didn't try. They tried very hard, and that was the result. The problem being that they decided to make a summer blockbuster movie for 0.1% of the budget. How did you go through with that plot? I read the entire book, and I just had to give up on, well, if you say so, James, whatever. I'll just take it for your word that that's not a cope, and that's what you wanted it to be the entire time. So that was a pretty good episode from James Rolfe. I did get together a compilation of other gamers that we may be more interested in following, because James' time is over, and live streaming, well, I guess it's not over, it's waning. He's still here. He made a good fucking episode. Look at me. You're making me look like even more of an asshole than the asshole-ish variety co-host than I meant to. Look at you standing on your two legs for this episode. I'm going to have to do the horse episode next. Oh, and also, next week, I think I would like to do an episode on our buddy Dances with Ghosts and his recent try to nibble off James's popularity, as I am with this episode. I'm interested in it, and if I can get a couple more nibbles, that would be nice. So Dancing with Ghosts did an episode recently where he said, Josh, Slosh, as some of his ardent fans call him, he did an episode, are the AVGN games really that hard? And just by the title, I'm like, that is a nothing burger of an episode. I still haven't watched it. I think I'll watch it under the co-host banner. And hopefully it's a little better than...
this is a really retarded video so far.
Than what Rich from Review Tech USA thought of your swing animus takedown of him. You might enjoy this Josh fellow, Matt Hibner. We'll see, but I do have this video of some other video gamers, doing the play-along style. And that Phil does. DSP does meaningful content. And let's check out a few of these other streamers. Maybe we will find their content meaningful as well. Starting off with a simple Super Mario 64 mod. Just throwing a Quagmire in there. Helps spice things up, doesn't it? So this streamer, choosing not to show their face on this one, has nothing to add. They're letting the Quagmire speak for itself. Has James done a mod? He did Mario 64 and actually gave it a positive review, right? Or am I thinking of the Mario 3 episode? Yeah, I'm thinking of Mario 3, aren't I?
Oh my god! All right.
Now we have another streamer here. Dyslexia 420. Oh, I thought this was Plushie Nova. She has some similar traits to Plushie Nova. That being tattoos and beautiful big fake boobies. It's 5:40 for James, and we have a couple of extra segments, video game related segments, coming up next. An AVGN parody in 2025. And she doesn't have much to say, but she lets her tits do the speaking. And I respect a woman who does indeed allow all the words to be said through jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. As we get to our next streamer, who is such a good boy. It sounds like someone in there has a water pipe. Look at Doggy looking at his owner disapprovingly as he takes a hit from the bong.
Thanks for the shares, guys. Man, the chat's going so fast.
Such a good boy. No thumbs, and he's getting through Resident Evil 4 so good.
You're right. Come here. Sorry, little buddy. Thanks for the follow, Shane.
I think this guy is onto something.
Statue of some snakes.
Facts, Iris.
I don't think I would stick around if there was some dude that I'm watching streaming. Good old Plushy
50K
Nova
likes,
and Miss
guys, let's
Dyslexia
go.
back there, they can keep my attention. But some dude, I think I would have gone past.
It's Toby. Not Payne. Thanks for the GGs, Mighty
His name is Kunta.
Morphin. Shout out Johnny for putting me on to Bro Facts Braden.
Okay, and now a little more video game related content. This guy. So I am Dillon from somewhere, and I'm goofing on James Rolfe here, and I'm being fair. I gave him a lot of credit for this episode. I spent 10 90-minute episodes shitting all over him trying to toot his own horn in the AVGN book review book club. Book review book club. It's redundant, but you get the point. So I am all ready to just shit on his face like he shat on Bugs Bunny's face. But I gotta be honest, it was a good episode, this last one out. So on to the parody from this guy, Dillon Massacre. This episode is 11 days old. Parody Three-Eyed One. I'm kind of baffled that someone is executing an irate gamer, an angry Nintendo nerd of their own in 2025. Let's take a peek.
Alright, so I kind of just chose this game in a randomizer. It's called Three Eyes. It might be called that somewhere else. It might be called...
Ooh, boy. You got to use your right mic. I was using the wrong mic when I started this stream up, and luckily I figured it out quickly. I am guessing you actually don't have a correct mic. You just have a mic.
that somewhere else. It might be called Diggity Doo's Adventures somewhere else, but I don't really care. Because all I care about is if it sucks dick through a fucking straw. Is it gonna suck, or is it gonna be actually decent? Actually decent and playable. Or is it gonna suck fucking dick straight through one of those little coffee straws?
Oh, and let me get a different view here. I am covering up this fellow's face in this view. There is a better view.
We're gonna find out. So pretty much it's just one of those basic NES games as well as the last one.
So is the parody that you're not angry? Because you sound pretty even-keeled. A little less like Plinkett than my last impression would lead one to believe.
You see it's got a name right there. I don't know what that says. I don't read Japanese. He plays a bald dude, obviously. And why are these dudes naked? They look butt-ass naked. You're shooting naked dudes. That's pretty much what this game looks like, is that you're shooting naked dudes and robbing them of their money. Where was the money? Was the money in their ass or something?
The mildly annoyed game nerd. Because this isn't anger. It isn't even just frustration. You're not getting it across that these naked dudes are just fucking annoying and stupid goddamn enemies. You're just a little bit annoyed.
Because, I mean, they don't have pockets.
No, AEW does.
You ever seen a paint bucket? Think of a paint bucket, but a lot bigger, filled with shit. That's what the stage we're about to get to is going to be. A shit bucket.
I like how he adjusted his hair after telling us that this paint bucket filled with shit, overflowing with shit, is what this game is. You see how I just put some inflection into that? Try that the next time you're talking about the goddamn paint bucket that's overflowing with shit. How is that like this game?
That's what Think of a paint bucket, but a lot bigger, filled with shit. That's what the stage
You missed the bottom button there, buddy.
we're about to get to is going to be. A shit bucket. Months worth. That's what it is. So just prepare your eyes. Everything I just said is what this area of the level is. Yeah, just getting carried in a truck, right? You getting taken with this truck full of boxes. And then, all of a sudden... Stupid dogs. What are those little mutts? They show up and bite your ass.
They show up and bite your ass. Every time I do an impression, it sounds like Plinkett because he's just the mildly annoyed nerd. And asking of the 6 Snicks flicks, I was wondering, can I do a watch along on YouTube? Like if I do a start and stop, I can do it on YouTube. But watch alongs have been such a pain on YouTube. They overtake down. So I'm definitely doing the AVGN movie in a couple of weeks. You're absolutely invited. The 6 Snick flicks. Feel free to jump on it if I just twiddle my thumbs too long thinking about if I want to feature the 6 Snicks flicks. Maybe coming up. Definitely look forward in a couple of weeks to the Rumble watch along exclusive of the AVGN movie with me and a few other victims.
And they suck too. They suck. Monkey dick. There's not really much you can do when they're jumping straight at you like a fucking spider monkey. And I even tried this level multiple times too. Multiple times. Fuck. Wait, who the fuck are you?
I tried this level multiple times. Multiple times.
Fuck. Wait, who the fuck are you? What are those? The fucking cat things.
His little brother looks like Bubbles.
Well, I'm done with this one. And if it was a real game, I would throw it and piss on it or something like that. And I have a question. Do you think it's good or not? I mean, I've had my enough with this game. Yeah, that works. So it sucks. That's it. That sounds about it.
There was more rage in this video than the last one. And he's using the AVGN theme. So that one is called Parody, Three-Eyed One. He has what appears to be the exact same video, but not the exact same video, called Three-Eyed One, an angry parody Nintendo nerd, and it has 10 or 20 less seconds to it.
Alright, so I kind of just chose this game in a randomizer. It's called Three Eyes. It might be called that somewhere else. It might be called that somewhere else. It might be called Jiggity Doo's Adventure somewhere else. But I don't really care. Because all I care about is if it sucks dick through a fucking straw. Is it going to suck or is it going to be actually decent?
Okay, this is different. This is different than the first one, right? He's doing a better attempt at being a James Rolfe ripoff in this one.
Or is it going to suck fucking dick straight through one of those little coffee straws? So pretty much it's just one of those basic NES games as well as the last one. You see it's got a name right there. I don't know what that says. I don't read Japanese. He plays a bald dude, obviously. And why are these dudes naked? They look butt-ass naked.
Nope, just the same thing. It was a different intro, but now we're on to just the exact same thing that he was doing in the last video. Let's go to the breakdown. Do you have the same gameplay, but get more filthy when it's camera on you?
Think of a paint bucket, but a lot bigger, filled with shit. That's what the stage we're about to get to is going to be. Months worth. That's what it is. Everything I just said.
Nope. Same overflowing shit bucket reference. Anything different at the end there with your kid, baby Bubbles?
What are those? The fucking cat things. Well, I'm done with this one. And if it was a real game, I would throw it and piss on it or something like that. I have a question. Do you think it's good or not? I mean, I've had my enough with this game. Yeah, that works. So it sucks. That's it.
So that is Dillon Massacre, just double tripling up on the Dillons in line to get inside of Beep Roll. I thought once again as I was making the joke, I thought it was going to be a funnier gangbang joke as it was in my head. So boo, that wasn't quite a joke.
Where's the joke? Sir, we're on the air. I know we're on the air, but where's the joke?
It was attempted. It was just a swing and a miss. So I like to get fucking wacky with my videos. I've been doing a live from somewhere where we have all sorts of just madness. Oh, I wasn't supposed to close that page. I have another bit of Halloween madness from this YouTuber who I just found earlier today, and thought this would be a nice segue in between the video game stuff, the Halloween stuff, and some of the madness that I do just on my own that I'll have for you next. So here is Pearl. Pearl presents Trick or Treat Possum Style.
Well, hello, and happy incipient Samhain, or All Hallows Eve, or...
Fuck yeah, I have had the most pens of the real nerd and the fake Dillon nerds tonight. I am the pen master.
Halloween.
Finish that masturbation joke for me, somebody.
It's the time when the veil between the worlds is the thinnest.
The veil between the worlds is the thinnest. That's why we have Dia de los Muertos. It appears that our friend here, she is me, Pearl, a psychic of some sort, and she's going to give us a little bit of some psychic words as she dresses her possums up in her cutest little doggy Halloween costumes.
This is the time that we honor our departed ancestors or personal heroes or sheroes.
Oh my goodness, it does look just like Chris Elliott's mom from Get a Life, which we're getting into season 2 on the watch-alongs. We will be taking a break coming up one of these weeks, as I said, for the James Rolfe AVGN movie, potentially six next flicks. If not, Matt Hibner will take the 6 next flicks from me, but we've got some more James Rolfe content coming up in the coming weeks as I dabble in the Bimmy-verse once again, hopefully in preparation for some Gnome Cave book club. I could go for a Gnome Cave book club, I think. I think I'm in. I think I'm ready. I've had enough of a break. The autobiography broke me. I was a broken, babbling idiot, just like James's dad was when he had to move in with James's grandparents. It doesn't say that in the book, but you got to read between. Something happened. He had some sort of firing or something. So I took it to the extreme that he became a babbling idiot after his problem child son just made him a fucking for a few years.
Also the time that we dress up and threaten our neighbors. Trick or treat. Now, this year, Potato has decided to go as a princess. Isn't he fetching? Passion Fruit hasn't quite made up her mind. We're thinking of a court jester. That's kind of cute. Or maybe, let's see, maybe
fuck it, throw it on the docket. November through December. Let's make a whole James Rolfe month out of it. Next week, we'll be Dancing with Ghost, trying to nip off James Rolfe, and I'll be nipping off Dancing with Ghost, nipping on James Rolfe, and I am certain that it's going to be a lot easier to goof on that episode. Once again, bravo, give you a clap, just like Shia LaBeouf gave you James Rolfe. That was a good episode. I was not expecting that out of you. You still got it in you from time to time.
Susie, or, oh, look, a member of a mariachi band? That's pretty cute. Okay, or, oh, we have so many options. You could be a scholar or a fashionista. That's my favorite, but fashionistas are the most difficult to maintain. Now, if a possum comes to your house this year, remember, their favorite treat is fillet of a fenny snake in a cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adders.
Oh, come on. You replaced your dogs with possums, and now you're going to serve them dog. You are mean, lady. I do love how I paused on your most crazy eyes possible.
Fork and blind worm sting, lizard leg and howl its wing like a hell broth, boil and bubble. Or, if you prefer, you can simply give it a grape. You know, the possum's favorite trick? It's to poop on the stoop. Oh, aren't they just cut-ups, though? What?
Okay. Would or would not? I'm going to focus specifically on the neck because that is giving us a certain age to what the body looks like underneath those clothes. And I have said that I can go 55, depending on the 55, and then the clock is a ticking because the wall is approaching. The wall is undefeated. And I believe I would have to pass. I think that neck, the illustration it's giving me underneath them clothes, it ain't pretty.
You know, Mr. Elephant has been acting out a lot lately. Where is the ecstasy when you need it?
It better be Cream Pie City. That factory better be shut the fuck down there.
That ecstasy was developed as a tranquilizer for elephants? So for those of you still using it, and I mean you, Douglas Burmeister, think about it. Okay, all right. Yes, all right.
Granny knows her history of MDMA. Goodness, Pearl. Oh, Pearl is starting to give me the vapors. Maybe she's gonna slip me something in my Werther's original, and she's gonna take advantage of me.
As we all know by now, the vast majority of possums belong outside. So if you see one there, leave it there. If you come across an ill, injured, or orphan possum, contact a professional wildlife rehabilitator immediately. If after all this you're still left with a possum or two, well, dress them up, exploit them, let them earn their keep. What? What? Oh, Mr. Elephant, why are you so mad at me?
Is she adding post-production, or does she have her nephew or grandson pressing that elephant sound effect when she cues him to push the elephant sound effect live?
So I am a staunch supporter, right, we start? Okay. A staunch supporter of treating wildlife with the dignity and respect that they deserve. 911. I'd like to report that the elephant in the room is seeming a bit unstable. Bye for now. Bye.
She did get the 816-bit elephant in that one. So that was a bit of madness, getting in between the Halloween theme and just some of the madness I have every day live from somewhere. Oh, actually, I do believe I have some memberships that I can gift out. So I will get this next video ready for you guys to check out, and I can gift some memberships, and you guys can see what is going on with the stream sniping on TikTok Live. I had to make Abuelita's the horror that it was Abuela's chilies. Oh, more chilies para. it took quite a turn. We thought we were just laughing at a pervy grandma and her gooning stream. But check it out. It was Chop's introduction to the channel. It takes a ghastly turn at some point. It is the videos on my channel, and I do need to get better at cutting up the speed dating episodes. The speed dating segments are fucking wonderful. You can see all my members throwing up the Rodney faces from time to time. Rodney is a superstar, and he is one of the regulars, along with Oversharing Danny, Scary Steven, and so many social misfits that make me feel good about going to the bar and asking, can I buy you a drink? Because, oh my goodness. You like catfish? You like hamburgers? Check out last night's episode of Live from Somewhere to see Scary Steven twice take quite a swing and quite a miss. So let's see. Let's go with this episode here. Not this episode. These clips here. Here are some ads. Anyone can make commission over on TikTok Live, and here's a few people making commission.
We've
like
just been on here every day, ever
here
since,
in her Portland, Oregon protest outfit.
And we're having fun with it. So, I mean, even just being here on TikTok, this has been so much fun. And if we're having this much fun on TikTok, imagine the fun y'all are going to have in real life.
Oh, Latanya, chilies. Latanya, give Abuela the chilies. She needs the chilies more than I do.
I've been working with several companies. Coleman is the company that has the rooster. If you click on the white banner at the bottom of the screen, you're going to be able to get the rooster costume. If you're up to 5'5"-ish, 5'7"-ish, get the 63-inch. Over that, get the 72-inch.
As Latanya is challenging this lady to riding cock, she's getting out a 63 and a 72-inch. She is just slapping it right there. I see your ride all day, and I give you a ride that takes me out for a week.
The waist is one size fits most. It has the fan built in, and it comes with a battery pack that holds 3 AA batteries. And this is going to be the best costume. So y'all are going to win costume contest with this. Matter of fact, somebody said they did win.
What is she? No sé qué dice ahí, pero bueno.
And here you can
Ya
buy
tú
some
sabes.
underwear
Ya
for your
tú
giant dong.
Así que bueno, amores.
I haven't
faltan
seen
4
this type of
minutitos
underwear. It's the boxer briefs made of nylon.
porque mañana voy a estar
I don't know what she's saying, but you can see the great deal. 7 boxers for your huge package for $25.
y ver si hay algo que le gusta, conseguirlo. Me harían ese gran favor. Y por supuesto, este set es uno de los mejores. Bueno, mucha gente me dice eso. Necesito hacer audio, me parece. Audios para caballeros. Así que bueno, recuerden que van a encontrar para todos los tamaños. Este es el tamaño más grande de todo.
Oh, indeed. This does relate to our boy Mike Matei. Some Mike Matei underwear for his giant cock when he doesn't show it. And I actually didn't realize that there's rumors that he just took a picture from a porn site. I always thought that was his giant member. I know some of you Cinemassacre truthers out there are more in tune with the rumors of his giant wang.
No es para nadie en especial. Es para las personas que se quieran sentir como...
Oh no! Congratulations, well done.
So this right here is all the sound effects for that. So yeah, you can do sound effects.
Okay, this is something all of us streamers might be interested in. He has this soundboard here, and I certainly don't have a piece of equipment like this, so I'm going to let Daniel take it away and inform me about this product.
Effects on here, and also you can change your voice, like
male voice, female voice,
hi doctor,
baby voice,
mommy, daddy.
Let me take it back to the female voice. You might be able to get me. Saying hot stuff to me like that did make it move just ever so slightly, Daniel.
Voice.
Hi, Pasta.
Baby voice.
Mommy, Daddy, Uncle. Please pay me.
Uncle voice.
Hey, baby. I do love you, my nephew, but I'm not gonna feed you.
Male voice.
Yeah, Unc may have those big old man boobies, baby, but Unc can't do anything with those boobies to feed you.
Hey, son. Well, I love you and I'll always be there for you. So I will feed you. And over here is the other button called Factory Reset. When you touch the Factory Reset, right here, watch, listen what's gonna happen.
Factory reset.
Back to your normal voice. Yep, back to your normal voice. So we got the voice changing, and also come with this remote control. This remote control also do to change your voice.
Fuckery indeed. And my attempted gift is being the chat is not coming up right away. So I just found another regular activity that we do on this channel that we can get into. It's shucking corny time. It's shucking corny time. It's shucking corny time. So here's the deal. A lot of former pests from Opie and Anthony have discovered these folks, and they are absolute monsters in these guys' chats. And we like to go with the idea that the lady corn is there against her will.
A shucking corny merch. What? Can you believe that?
He has merch. See, I feel like a dick asking you for money. I do provide a service if you become a room goer or a rope shooter on this channel for $2.99 or $4.99. Whereas he just says, welcome to the show for an hour.
There it is.
It's
Shucking
backwards.
corny.
Can read
It is
that.
backwards. Dang bungus apparel. Pick it up right now. in
Matt is
merch
accusing
store
me of
on
hacking him
YouTube.
again.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. It's going. It's up. It's rolling. Let's go. Yeah. TikTok.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, we didn't find the purple flower?
No, not yet. Where is the purple flower?
It's at your place.
Are you sure? Because I can't freaking find it.
Uh-oh.
Is it with my inhaler?
I
that's
think it was
missing?
in your, probably. Guys, what's going down? TikTok. All you guys that are just joining us, shucking corn fans, corny husk fans. Where is everybody?
What?
Yosel Hasim, welcome to the show. You guys
All right.
ready for the merch drop, guys? You guys have been asking. Everybody's been asking. TikTok's been asking. YouTube's been asking. Carney's been asking.
Thanks for saying absolutely nothing for
Sure.
a bit there, Shuck. Because I did get those 10 free memberships out, and the Stream Snipe channel surfing, it gets me madness. Like this. And like a tard with a guitar. Or a tard with a Fred Norris box.
It's cruising. Oh no. Lost my magnet. There it goes. Should I put it on right? Oh,
Thanks for the
it looks
rose,
right.
Judd.
Hey guys, come on in. Merch store. If you guys haven't already, check it out. Hit those subscribes. Hit those like buttons. Merch
it.
store. Yeah, check it out. There's a few items.
Only a couple items.
Only a couple items. There's not a lot. We've got a couple t-shirts on there.
Okay, I'm finding the corn especially boring tonight for just plugging the store. When he just plugs the... I hacked Matt Hibner again. At any time, he could turn into an absolute monster who just types, I want to fuck your wife, in all caps. I guess I should answer
What other
back.
stuff do we need? Guys, what other
need
shucking
hoodies.
corny? Do we need hoodies?
Yeah.
You guys want hoodies?
Heck
You
yeah.
guys need a hoodie on there that says shuck it.
Yeah.
Or do you want it? It's got to have corny something on it too. Hey guys, we need some help. What are some things that corny says all the time? Comment.
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Matt Hibner has been hacked. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Bonnie Young, guys.
And they believe him every time.
Merch store, shuck it, boom, pow. You guys go check out the merch store on YouTube.
Go check it
Shucking Corn 88. There's a link on Shucky's profile there. It'll take you right to it. You click on it, it'll take you right to YouTube. Did you know that?
Yeah. Should do it.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's interesting.
Merch store drop, boom, mic drop. Creepy. A hat with corn star on it.
Okay, sorry for that little bit of silence.
Baseball cap.
I am typing in. Corny says, "I don't want to be here" before
Ooh,
the
and we
stream
could put our
starts.
faces like this, like peeking over the brim. Corn star. That'd be amazing. Like this. Bowler faces would be like this, and they'd be like side by side, and it's
And
like
say
corn
corn
star.
stars. That's cute.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
On like a little black baseball cap or something.
Yeah. I like
Hell
it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I like her cat eyes. She's amazing. Ooh.
I don't have cat eyes.
I've gone full bad guy in this episode of Shuck and Corny. I am the hacker. I am the hack. Just call me Shuli. I am the biggest hack you've ever seen.
Happy Halloween. What is this? Diddy Blood doing on the calculator? What?
Doing on the calculator.
Do you support gay love?
I support love in general.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What a non-committal answer to the LGBT, Corny. The secret police are taking them out of their homes, Corny. Support them. Support them or don't. Your indifference means life or death, Corny.
You mean like what? Dillon is a menace. He hacked Hibner. She read.
I'm
These
always
hat masks are creepy. Hey there, Dick J.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna say you look like a couple of peas in a pod, but that would be corny. What is this Diddy Blood doing on the calculator's Blood Einstein? You're an idiot.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't understand what he's saying either. He's an idiot.
I don't understand that though.
Diddy Blood is talking about ass blood from the people who didn't want the baby oil.
What the hell is he talking about? I am like out on the side comments here. Are you?
I don't know what the hell's happening right now.
I don't
I'm
either.
so
I'm
confused.
so lost. I bet you don't wash your hands after
Oh
pooping.
my gosh, wash my hands with the phone.
Oh yeah, you have to. That's
Yeah, that's
nasty.
gross.
What if you get the poo poo under your fingernail?
Yeah, ew, yucky.
Yeah, that's gross, guys. That's right. Corn merch. If you guys haven't already, check it out.
10K face reveal. We've already made the
We're
10K.
past 10K, my dude. We are past
Read my
it.
Diddy Blood
Diego,
comment.
Don Drito, welcome to the show, guys.
Hey.
Spider-Man, the comments tonight. Is my brain
off.
not
I don't
braining
know.
or what?
I
It
don't
will
know.
rain today, and I'm in the Philippines. Okay. All right, TikTokers, check it out. Shuck and Corn, Corny Husk merch store on YouTube,
Yeah.
guys. Check it out. Whose idea was
Back to the merch store. He stopped paying attention to the YouTube comments. Over to the TikTok comments. All right, he's putting his walls up. He seems to have gotten a workout from these
Sarah
trolls.
Melissa, guys,
He started losing his shit there for a couple of weeks. He's built up his tolerance again.
as promised, I said by Sunday the merch store would drop, and guess what? Boom! It dropped.
It's there. There's
The
some
merch
things.
store. Yeah, there's some
There's
things.
some things in
Small things, but there's still things.
Go check them out.
Check it out. Merch store, guys. Merch store.
Yeah.
Are you going to be
Definitely
popped for Halloween, Corny Husk?
Huh? What? What are we
Are you
doing?
going to be
Popped?
popped for Halloween? You're going to go as popped corn.
How can I? How, maybe.
You could just get a microphone.
Yeah.
And be popcorn.
Okay.
You could sing like never mind.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You go as Brittany.
Pop. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could go as Brittany Husk.
Yeah, not happening. Sorry. No.
No?
I'm saying I have a big wiener because
You know,
your
sing.
small underwear
You
merch
sing.
doesn't fit.
Get your microphone, go as popcorn.
Everybody would run inside.
We're not in South Dakota.
No,
They got the Corn Palace over there.
they do, huh? Thank you, Sunshine, for the roses.
That's a creepy kernel. Thank you, David.
It is creepy.
Corn never tastes red from the tracks that make the Spider Factory watermelon Mekong corn.
Why don't I understand words?
Glad I found my pineapple. Wonder if they're talking about Eckel or that he's gonna fuck your wife.
Guys, TikTok, what's going down, my dude? Welcome to the show. Thanks for the rose, my dude.
Do you corns wear leather? Do you wear leather?
No. Do you wear anything leather? I wear boots that are made of leather. These are leather.
I almost feel like this should be a super chat. Bames and April want to swing with you
What kind of
too.
leather are they? Pleather?
They're probably pleather. Yeah.
Pleather?
'Cause
Like
I don't-
vinyl covered?
I don't put a lot of money into my shoes.
Eric Doc says this. So this is what humanity is now. Fucking freaks.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Monster duty in your feet. Oh, Ethan's back apparently.
Hey, Ethan.
Tracy Girl, guys, everybody, welcome in. Come on in. We're shucking.
We are.
Merch store
We are.
drop.
Oh.
1,000 videos.
We already got there. We did it.
1,000 videos. Chuck and Carney did it.
We
We've
did it.
made 1,000 videos.
Mhm.
We have 10,000 subscribers and made 1,000 videos.
It's a lot.
Hey there, Burt Reynolds.
You fuckers rocketed past me. Here I am sitting mid 600s. I found you guys when you had a dozen subscribers, and you have rocketed right past me. Did they say 10,000 subscribers and 1,000 on the 10,000 fucking subscribers? Good God.
Yeah. Blink twice at the same time if you guys like corn soup or a one-time offer.
Okay. They're not. I don't think we're getting a Shuck meltdown
Okay,
tonight.
we all know.
I figured we would go over there since I'm showing you folks a little bit of what else I do along with the nerd episode. And on these co-host audition episodes, I do like to dress the part. So here I am, James Rolfe. I'm going to have to review your next episode. Surely it'll be shittier. It will be shittier. I wish that your output was of the quality that the last video was, but unfortunately, it hasn't been that good consistently for a long time. And it's funny how he likes to say that, guys, I wouldn't get these done if it wasn't for Screenwave. Quality be damned. I just need to push them out, so I will hire someone. Even if creativity isn't their strong suit, even if they sweat and breathe heavy just from walking from one side of the room to the other, I have got my buddies over at Screenwave. And while we're hanging out and I'm showing you some random shit, I have a phony phone call from this lady, Zoe Bread.
I've spent months.
It's been sitting here for a bit, and let's check it out. I kind of half forget what this one is. A little bit more of the madness, the random madness that I feature here each and every week. Tuesday, 11 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, same time. And a bonus episode on Thursday. 10 more of you have a membership. Rope shooters and room goers, the new lower tier, get bonus episodes. A few more if you're a rope shooter.
Building this tiny city, and all I want to do is live inside it, but I'm too big. I've come up with a few solutions. Step 1 is call my dad.
Hi Dad, do you have a shrink ray? I've seen this documentary called Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and the dad has a shrink ray.
And have you also seen the documentary where they did this on John Benjamin Needs a Van? Actually, no one shrunk, did they? John Benjamin was full human size, and he had an affair with a tiny little woman who lived in a tiny little city. God, I love John Benjamin Has a Van. That episode where they kidnapped the sound guy, and then the entire act did not have sound until they reunited with him. Fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. One from Amazon. Oh, do you know when it's coming?
Tomorrow morning.
Oh, I need it today.
You're not using this phone call to make the video.
Only that bit where you said you ordered one on Amazon.
I'm just being used.
No, you're not. I knew you would start all this. Oh, I'm just being used. Start.
So I've got 2 new wheelbarrows.
Fine, yes, I was using him.
Customer service and how can I help? I was wondering whether you stopped Drink Me potion.
No, we don't do anything called Drink Me.
It's something that's supposed to help you shrink down.
Okay, Alice in Wonderland. That reference boom, would have been right over my head as well.
Right, like a weight loss thing.
It's described as a magical liquid that would make you shrink.
Right, let's have
I also need it to be in the Sunderland branch.
I do need to start writing down some of these merch ideas. I think I too need to shill. I've got to get a manager to go to. And here's the guy that shills for me to shill you some t-shirts, including Honey, I Cucked the Shuck.
meal replacement shakes to make you lose weight.
I want to be almost the size of a cork.
Right, okay. Would you say you're slightly overweight or quite a bit overweight?
I'd say I'm about 5'4" taller than I want to be, and I want to weigh a few grams, if anything.
Right. Have you seen a doctor about it?
I only really
Talking to someone from Weight Watchers as the lady slowly realizes that she's either deranged or pulling a gag. Spoiler, Zoe is both.
Decided this morning. I've asked my dad.
Oh, okay. Can I ask how old you are?
29.
What's your dad?
He said he's ordered a shrink ray on Amazon. It should arrive tomorrow.
Right, I'm not sure what that is, a shrink ray.
Radioactive ray that like will make you small.
Shorter or thinner?
Generally like just get smaller in every way.
No, I don't think that's something I would recommend.
Otherwise I was thinking like the washing machine.
In the washing machine? No, I wouldn't recommend that.
Oh, okay.
Why would you think you should go in the washing machine?
Because it shrinks stuff sometimes.
No, you could die going in the washing machine.
Okay.
Everyone sounds like that in England. They sound just like Latrine from Robin Hood Men in Tights. You thought she was putting on a Cockney accent that doesn't exist anymore? No, that's just what they randomly sound like when you call them on the phone.
Stuart Little didn't die though, but I guess they stopped it halfway through.
Sorry?
Have you seen that film?
No, but I would not do that.
He's a mouse.
Right, I would recommend you see your doctor.
I may have flown too close to the sun and she ended up calling me back while I was climbing inside the washing machine.
Speaking to from Holland and Barrett a few minutes ago.
Hi there. Yes, hiya, you okay?
I do believe that's an activity that Zoe Bread just does. I haven't gone down this rabbit hole too much, and I just discovered the Possum Lady earlier today. There is just a cacophony of people putting themselves online that I'm reporting here to you masses to show you this exists.
Just wondering, would you like me to ask someone from our safeguarding team to give you a call back?
Oh, no, I'm totally fine. Sorry.
Sorry?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay? Alright, are you sure? I do have a team of people who can help.
Yeah, no, sorry. You were really helpful, to be honest. I'll probably just not even bother that much.
An absolute welfare check. So, it did seem that you are going to start chopping your body parts off to be smaller or something of that range. And I would just like to keep you on the call while I trace the call and Lori, the medical Lori, makes it to you.
Any more?
Okay.
Thanks very much. But yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
I must have found it online tomorrow and got previous day delivery because just like that it arrived.
Thank you. Drink me, magical shrink-on potion.
It did work, but seemed to turn me into a cork.
Possible side effects include frequent urination, no. Anger, no. Pain, no. Fear, no. Aggression, no. Turning into a cork. Oh.
You know what I forgot to grab? Was a clip of clown ladies. That was a theme of this show, was I always took us out with some clown ladies, and I did not grab that from the external hard drive. But I do have some regular ladies that we can gawk over.
Let me know if the angle's
a spider
okay.
lady here that we can be pervs over. So here to take us out, a replacement for our clown ladies that are usually seen at the end of co-host audition. We have Cork, Latanya. Turns you into a cork. That's a stubby little cock if it turned her into that size.
All right. I like to put my thumbs. It all depends on like how long your arms are, your anatomy, all that fun stuff. But you really want to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core, and take a breath.
Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the shaft. Yep, that is making this a better experience. What a midsection and focus you have on you, Spider-Woman. I appreciate it a lot. Does she have some type of lizard stuffed animal decorating? Like she's at the gym. She is really taking her cosplay and fun frivolity to the next level here at the gym.
Nice little warm up of 25. And now into push-ups. Exotic Jack says I can't. You love the clips. I'm sorry for being rude. Oh no, Seth, you weren't rude. It was a serious question. Why are you wearing a suit to the gym? You don't usually see people do that. It's all right. I forgive you, bro.
You did just give me an idea to wear a full-on suit to the gym, and since those things are fitted, it's getting fucking broke. on the way. Well, I'll have to wear a shitty suit that's very... Well, that kind of defeats the point of wearing a suit, doesn't it? If you wear your brother's suit and it's all loosey-goosey and shit. It's supposed to look nice and fitted.
All right.
On to our next lady. Doing this at the beach. I was going to attempt to give this exercise a name, but it is just... Oh, there we go. Nope. Still not. I was almost going to call it yoga. This is still just a dry run of all the positions you're doing later. If you face this way, we won't see your nice ass. Here we go. Now here is some professional yoga that has no ulterior motives of its audience.
Hi, Aslan.
I'm picturing Vince McMahon saying that, like with draws. He's gonna quaff. Oh, there are so many ladies on TikTok that just look pretty, and the simps come out of nowhere to throw TikTok's version of super chats at them. Have a corgi. Have some fireworks. I think that deserved a galaxy, though. Great workout.
Thank you so much, Aslan.
So that was our replacement for clown ladies. We had 3 ladies with no ulterior motives whatsoever. We had a good episode of The Angry Video Game Nerd with James Rolfe. What a pleasant surprise. Bimmy can still get slayed by James from time to time. Doesn't seem to be often, but nicely done. I had to rely on goofing on your dynamic with your wife and your colossal fuck-up of your movie to make jokes at your expense, James. After all, I am a co-host of the Assholish Variety. That's what I was going for. And your lolcow tendencies just come out so often. It was nice to see you push them down and have a legitimate good episode of the AVGN. So I guess you showed me you don't need a co-host if you keep that up. Oh, you're not going to keep it up? I'll be back. And let's keep up this AVGN dabbling for a little while. As I mentioned, Slosh Josh from Dancing with Ghosts, AVGN episode next week. If I can get some people together, we'll do the AVGN movie the week after. 6 Snicks Flicks. I'm going to have to see if I can do that over here on YouTube. The watch-alongs have been a problem, even with public domain material. So that might be a Rumble exclusive, but we will keep the Bimmy content going for a little while. I like swimming in this pool for a little bit before the Bimmy-isms get too much. New ending should be Abuela only. Check out that video. Grandma's gooning stream takes a horrific turn, a ghastly turn. And I actually have a new abuela to introduce you to. So there are pervy abuelas all over the place online, and I am accumulating them. I am bringing them here to show you all of the madness. Come back tomorrow night if you are a member. If you got one of those new memberships, join us and see what the stream sniping TikTok Live has to offer. It is something else. It is certainly something else. I do have that curated material live from somewhere Tuesdays and Wednesdays. After a little bit of madness on Tuesdays, we do a watch along. A watch along on Rumble exclusive, because as I said, YouTube is not being nice about the watch alongs. And I do have the second screen open. They let this thing go the whole time without a warning. So thank you very much for being understanding. Thank you, folks, for joining me. And we have got super chats, super thanks open, memberships for room goers at the lower rate, for rope shooters at the higher $4.99 rate. So $2.99, $4.99, super chats. That is how you can help support me a little bit. If you want to support me a lot bit, give me a job. Dillon from somewhere at gmail.com to help me get some regular ass work. Preferably in the creative field. I have a big mountain of this madness content. Bring me on as a producer. And a co-host, why not? Producer, co-host Dillon, coming to take 50% of the take to help you make a good show. So that's what's going on this channel. I collaborate regularly with Spurgsnake. He does stuff on his channel Monday night. Check out his gaming streams. He's also a mod. Thank you for being my mod. And he does her gaming streams. And there's a lot of other people to plug. So I will say thank you for joining. Now feel free to go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all. All join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LSMFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right to your honey with the right left date. Grand right and left around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girls. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LSMFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like. You just can't beat a lucky strike.